Welcome to the chapter What is Linux? Under the module Understanding Linux Concepts. In this chapter, we are trying to understand what is Linux. Before moving forward, I would like to inform that this course, the Getting Started with Linux, is just a small part of another course, Introduction to Linux, which is a lab based and long duration course. You can see that it has all the content required for complete understanding of the Linux operating system. So, the Getting Started with Linux is just a small part of this bigger course. Let's proceed. Linux is basically an open source operating system based on the Linux kernel, which was first released in September 17, 1991 by Linus Torvalds. The term open source means its source code is available, and Linux is typically packaged in a Linux distributions. If you remember our previous two modules, I have mentioned distros. Basically, the distros is a short form for distribution. You can read more about Linux in the link provided. Here you can see. So, he is the Linus Torvalds. Few of the important points about Linux are it's one of the most popular operating system on the planet. Android is also powered by Linux OS. There are few popular Linux operating system like Debian, Fedora, CentOS, Ubuntu, and the Red Hat Enterprise Linux and SUSE Enterprise Linux are some of the commercially distribution Linux. Let's try to understand how Linux is different than other OS. In most of the cases, the Linux is similar to other operating systems like Windows or Mac OS. It has a graphical user interface and general purpose softwares like text editor, video editor, photo editor, music players, etc. However, how Linux is different than others is the Linux OS is based on open source. That is, the source code is available freely in the internet. Since the source code is available in the internet, one can download that source code, customize it, and use it in their own way. Due to that, there are now many Linux distributions available in the internet. Let's discuss about the Linux Foundation. The Linux Foundation is basically a non-profit technology consortium which was founded in 2000 to help standardize Linux and support its growth and promote its commercial adoption. You can read more about Linux Foundation in the provided link, or you can just search Linux Foundation and you will basically visit their website and go through about this organization. That's all in this chapter. In the next chapter, we are going to discuss about why use Linux and where it is used. Thanks for watching. See you in the next chapter.